What is that antithesis? Anti-God, or Satan. So it definitely exists. Now, Satan isn't coherent because, he basically hates existence. Nevertheless, he gains coherence through human beings, through secondary telors, as they're called in the CTMU. In other words, Satan can nucleate power structures, for example, things like corporations and governments, where you've got people in there that can be acquired as resources, and there's a kind of skeleton, a corporate organization, a governmental, organization that's holding them together, holding them in place, that can be exploited by Satan.
The spiritual realm includes beings like angels and demons, but most importantly, it explains the necessity of evil through the concept of boundaries. God, being perfect, has absolute boundaries. He cannot contain imperfection. This necessity for boundaries creates the possibility of an opposite force, represented by Satan. What's fascinating is how evil operates. Satan isn't powerful on his own, but gains strength through human structures and choices. Unlike God, who is complete in himself, evil needs human participation to function, often working through organized systems like corporations or governments. This explains why evil often appears systematic and structured rather than just random or chaotic. This understanding brings us full circle to the original question of God's existence, showing how the entire structure of reality, including both good and evil, requires a perfect being at its center.